All right, guys, welcome back to the second episode of the Straw Hat Chat. We have the One Piece live action that just came out, so we're going to get on that and talk about it. But today, back on the show is Nate, aka Usopp. We got for the first time Roly, aka I'm not gonna lie, I really suck at saying his name, so I'm not gonna do it. And then we got Tristan, aka DoFlamingo. So what's going on, guys? How we all doing?
Doing good. Good.
Good.
All right, so y'all should know the routine. 3 questions. So since Nate was here last time, I'm gonna ask him 3 new questions. So you ready, Nate?
Mm-hmm.
First question for you. Overall, what's better, pre-time skip or post-time skip?
Ooh, I would have to say post time skip. And
Why
the reason
post-time skip?
why, just Luffy learning his hockey and like the advancement of you like learning about hockey with Rayleigh, and then you learn a little bit more about Goldie Roger, the Willa D theory. Everything just gets so much more enhanced, and it's phenomenal, phenomenal. In my opinion.
1000%. I completely agree with you there. So second
Yeah.
question: what's your top 3 villains?
Ooh, top 3 villains. Well, I've always loved Buggy because Buggy's just hilarious. He's just goofy.
Good pick.
I would have to probably say, um, Kaido. Or no, I'm gonna put Katakuri before Kaido, and then Kaido in my third.
So your top
But
is that your top 3 in order, or that's just the
top
3?
3 in order
Damn,
would be
Buggy
Buggy.
one?
Yeah, I've loved Buggy since the beginning, and it's also Oda's favorite, favorite
That's
character in
true.
the show.
That's true.
So
That's very
just
true.
gotta
So okay.
love
Third question:
that.
who's your favorite emperor? Pre-time skip,
Favorite
any emperor.
favorite emperor would have to be Whitebeard because I love the aspect of everybody on his crew wasn't a member, they were a part of his family. Everybody was his family, his
That's real.
son. He just showed respect and love. Even when he got stabbed in the war, he did nothing but hug his crewmate and called him his son and said it was okay. You were misled and
Mm-hmm.
misjudged. It's
Real
just
all the way to the end.
swear.
100%.
Never had a scratch on his back either. Never turned from a fight. So.
Nope, never that. So, but all right, Tristan, you ready?
Yeah, for sure.
So, first question for you, bro. What's your favorite arc in One Piece?
I'm gonna have to go
Yes.
Dressrosa, bro.
Ooh, why
It's
Dressrosa?
Okay.
peak fiction. Just like the introduction of just like not even introduction, but like actually seeing DoFlamingo for like the first time actually get real with it. Insane.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, no,
Uh,
100%. I think there was a 30 episode stretch where I just didn't stop because I think it was the build up for Luffy getting back with Gear 5. That 30
yep.
episode stretch, like the hype bringing him back to fight Doflamingo, insane.
You mean Gear
So,
4?
I was about to say you
what
said
did I
Gear
say?
5.
You said Gear
Oh, did I?
5.
The hype is real.
It's
So Gear
okay.
5 is just in
Yeah,
my head.
right.
But yeah, you know what I meant. Gear 4.
It's
Gear
cool.
4. So,
Right.
second question, dub or sub?
Come on, bro. I'm sub all the way.
Oh yeah,
Still the only
Is
one.
is dub like a big no, or would you ever give it a
Yeah.
chance?
No
Big
anime
no.
except for Dragon Ball and Naruto. That was my first anime I watched.
That's
But
fair.
other than
I
that,
can give you that.
sub every anime.
Okay. Third question. What's your favorite One Piece collectible? Because I know you got
Favorite
some heat.
collectible. Hey, let's see.
All right, let's see what he got though. It's okay.
Ooh, I forgot.
Oh,
That's
I
insane.
had to bring this out. Absolutely crazy.
Oh. No, yeah, man. That is nuts, bro.
That is insane.
The detail
Sheesh.
on this
That is
thing.
actually crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
So crisp.
I got
Definitely a
some Funkos
fire
in the
pickup.
vault, but this shit's too crazy.
No, that's a good pick, bro. I didn't expect you to pick that one actually. So no, hell yeah, bro.
Had to.
But all right, Rolly, you ready for your questions?
Oh yeah.
First question, bro. What's your favorite One Piece arc?
Damn. It's
It's a
either
tough one.
between what's it called? Okay, so it's either between Egghead, Skypiea, and No, actually, honestly, just Skypiea. Yeah, let's go with Skypiea.
That's fair. That intro from Skypiea, Bon Voyage, bro. I listen to that daily. Not even gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
Like
It
it's
is a fire intro.
Oh, it's too good.
hmm So second question: dub or sub?
So I started like watching it back in Toonami Dress Stream, undubbed, right? But like sub.
Okay, 100%. So all right, third question: what's your favorite One Piece collectible that you have?
Alright, let me go grab it. Alright, this is it right here.
Ooh, can't fault you, bro. And of course, you got that from your boy. Oh yeah,
That's a
man. I
fire
had that
pop.
extra loss, so you know I had to give it to you.
That was nice.
Well, not give it to
Nice.
you, but you know what I mean.
It was worth.
1000%. So all right, let's get into this live action though. What's y'all ratings on episodes 1 and 2?
9 out of 10, and then 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
So not 9 for both. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, 9.5 for episode 2. 9.5 for episode 2. All right.
Oh shoot, you raised it. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
fair. What about
It
what
used
about
to be
you?
a 10, but then I realized something was wrong.
Fair. What about you?
I
Nick?
think I'm gonna stick around the same place I was last time, right around there. Like I'm a little more excited now to like continue watching. I'm gonna stay around like 7.5, around maybe 8. I think 7.5 the lowest, and then I'd say close to 8.5 the highest. But I'm just a little put off by Buggy. That's my only thing.
Okay, and we can get into that for sure. Tristan, what about you?
I'm kind of right up there with Nate, honestly. I mean, like, it definitely like the effort they put into it is good, solid.
Oh, it's
But
there. Yeah.
I don't get the One Piece vibes from it yet. Like the whole story kind of, it's like they changed a lot of things. Like the introduction to Zoro, completely different.
I'll have something about
But
that later.
yeah, but no, I can bring that up now. You do know what that's
Yeah.
from, right? Like the
I do,
implications of that scene.
I
Yeah,
do.
from Baruch Works when they brought that up,
Yes,
they
I was.
showed an off-screen anime event in the live action. So
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty sick.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I
I
pretty
thought
did
sick.
that was
like that.
crazy.
And
That
when he
was
It
sliced
was
him in
just.
half, man.
And
I do
yeah,
like
they have a
that.
lot of gore. They have a lot more gore in this than they do in like from the
Oh
anime.
yeah.
Right? I
I
like
think I
yeah.
said that on my reactions.
people actually die, all right, in this versus the anime. People didn't really die until later on, you know.
Right.
Even
I
Alvita.
think
Alvita was just hitting dudes
Yeah,
and just
Alvita was crazy.
oh my
Alvita's
god.
actually like fearsome. Yeah.
it's just too crazy. No.
You see the
One thing I
blood
didn't like.
just shoot.
Yeah, one thing I didn't like was that they didn't introduce like the cruise ship, right? Like Luffy sneaking around the cruise ship. They didn't introduce that. They just showed him sneaking around Alvita's ship, which
They
I
did
mean
for
is
like a
fine
short
and all.
amount of time, yeah.
Which I mean it's fine and all, but like it would have been nice to see that the whole like cruise ship because it's where we first see Nami as well. You know,
Yeah, Nami's in episode 1, technically, yeah.
they like
Oh
missed
yeah.
out, but like they made up for it in other ways. So
Right. I'm not gonna lie, I was crying laughing. You remember the scene where Luffy is going up with Kobe and then he picks up the paddle and then he slams the pole and just wakes everybody up, bro. I was oh my god.
that was some straight Luffy type.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I think I was crying for like 2 minutes straight. It was too funny. It was too funny.
That was really good. The action is pretty good, right? They have like the usual Marine that are mobs and stuff, even Tanami, which is like crazy. You know? What else? The action is really good. The fight with Axe Hand wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be, but it was really good. It was choreographed really well.
I agree. I don't think I'm a fan of his look because compared to the anime, he's more menacing in the anime.
He is, but that's
Agreed.
like it's hard to like make what was in the anime like realistic per se, right? Because like you have people that are like massive, right? And you can't like get like it's hard to find someone that big and like that big. You know what I mean?
Like Alvita. Alvita was ginormous, fat, and ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, she was still she was still ugly, but I mean still.
I don't think
she was ginormous in the anime.
Yeah.
So, but they made that work. I was actually pretty happy with Alvita.
Yeah, it was good. Alvita was pretty good.
I just didn't like that. With continuing with Axe and Morgan, it kind of
I did like the
it didn't.
that was nice.
I don't know. It didn't give me the accent Morgan vibes. One, what's up with the haircut? That's not the same haircut he had
I agree. I
in
don't
the
like the
anime.
haircut at all.
He didn't have slick back hair. He had a buzz cut, and then
Yeah.
it's just they smoothed over kind of a couple of things to try to like make it too adaptive of what they think it should be, but
His jaw
it's
only set up like right. How can I show it? So his jaw right here didn't go to full length all the way to his chin. You know, and all the way to his
yeah,
that was
The
another
metal
thing.
piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
right. And I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember Axan having enhancements on other parts of his body besides just his hand and his jaw. Like
Did he have a devil fruit?
No.
no, but
No.
he said he had like there was no statement. So if like what they
Zoro
had
said
is
that.
like
Yeah. Zoro
yeah,
said
and
full
then
body weapon, but he just meant like
right.
his hand and then his other fist. His fist was really strong, so that's
Yeah,
why
he could be referring to power.
I don't think he was referring to hockey or anything like that. I doubt it. I don't think he was referring to hockey. I think it's just him just being strong, and him like knowing how to fight.
I don't know. It just threw me off of like the way they went about it. It just I don't know. And I also
Yeah, I
didn't
see that.
like with Luffy trying to recruit Zoro. Luffy didn't give up till Zoro said yeah. And then in this live action, Zoro said, "No, I'm good." And Luffy was just like, "All right, cool. I'm peacing.
Yeah,
I'm out
he
of
took
here."
him off way too early. I didn't like that, to be
Yeah.
honest, when he just kind of
And-
just came off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too. And like Luffy was to bring Zoro his swords, right? But he didn't do
Right.
that, right? And I was like
Yes,
waiting
that
for
was-
that moment, but he just let him go. I'm like, wait, is he letting him go free right now? Luffy can't undo a knot. What are they doing?
See, I'm not gonna lie. What's funny about that moment is when Zoro went up, and I do forget the dude's name. I've seen him butt naked.
Yeah.
Oh, Helmeppo. I hated that
Zemepo
scene.
or yeah, Hemepo. I always call him
I'm not gonna
Zemepo.
lie. When he turned around and his bare butt cheeks were just on the ground, I'm like,
I
oh,
was like, come
are you
on.
serious?
I actually didn't see that part, so I was trying to rewind and show Nick a different
I did not want to see that
part.
again.
And I was like, wait, they showed his butt cheeks, bro? No, it's just that's too much. It's too much. They never
Yeah.
showed it in the show.
Besides that scene, I think they're portraying Helmeppo better than the anime because as a character, the way he's acting as Helmeppo, I hate him more. I think he's
Yeah.
way more irritating in the live action compared to the anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like
which is good.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, he's cringy. That's what I remember him as.
Yes,
Like he just
yes.
he makes you
Oh.
cringe, and it's just like I don't know. It's just
So Garp isn't as like big as he is in like the anime, which is like it's like I mean, and he has an accent. He has
yeah.
like,
I was just gonna say.
or like
Yeah, me and Nate were
something
talking about that earlier. Mhm.
Yeah, the accent is a bit off-putting. I mean, it'll still work out, but Luffy doesn't have
Yeah.
the accent, so it's a bit confusing.
Oh yeah, no. It just and he really does not look anything like Luffy. I mean, he really didn't in the anime, but at least they still like portrayed
Well, no,
some similarities.
Garp looks like Luffy in the anime. His eyes and like his facial structure and like the
Right.
scar.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
close.
similar, but it's just
And the live action is like it's nothing. Like one is Puerto Rican, the other guy's like straight Italian. Like what?
right.
Oh, you mean Luffy? You talk about Luffy?
Well, Luffy looks Puerto Rican or like
I think he's Brazilian. Yeah, he's
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Yeah, or Hispanic.
Same thing, right? It's only me. It's only me, right? So, but how do you guys feel about Garp even being in the show at all?
Oh, I like
Because
that.
he was not there at all during the anime.
No,
Are
yeah.
you sure?
That
Oh.
throws me off a
Was it-
little.
Wasn't he there like?
Not at Roger's execution.
Mm-mm.
No, but when he
Definitely
picked
not
up
there.
but
He
he was
wasn't
there
on
when he
Hot
picked
Roger.
up Axion.
It's-
Morgan. He was the one that picked him up from the island and he
Yeah.
was transferring him to he was supposed to pick him up and transfer him, but Axion cut him in the chest when he fell asleep. And then
But I think
supposedly got away. I mean, he was there pretty early, but maybe not as early. But I kind of like it because they're starting to portray it was like
no, I
how
was right.
harsh.
Garp wasn't there at all. He doesn't show up to
Where?
episode 68, which is past Drum
Yeah,
Island.
no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that he was there in the
Oh.
anime. I'm just saying like it. I think I like it a little bit because if they're gonna be like going as fast as they are,
Yeah.
they're gonna
That's
need to. They're gonna need to show how harsh Garp is in they can't do it in a 30-second clip. You know what I mean? They can't show how harsh he is if he's not actually chasing Luffy.
I'm kind of excited to see. Dang, I forgot the kid's name. The pink-haired kid with the glasses.
Kobe.
Kobe. I'm excited to see Kobe's change because right now it's like a skinny kid, right?
Yes,
right?
yeah.
But he gets crazy after the 2-year arc, and I high-key would love to see the battleship bags.
The what?
The battleship punching bags.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Garp trains on.
That is gonna be insane.
He trains.
I'm sure they'll show a variation of that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to show a lot of this stuff though.
But like they did Buggy really well, right? Because he has not a Logia fruit. He has it's like a similar, almost like a Logia fruit because you can't cut him, right?
I think he has a zone fruit. Let me confirm that.
But yeah, so they were able to do Buggy pretty well, even though he had this fruit was similar to Logia because you can't really cut him and attack him with physical attacks.
Paramecia.
Paramecia, my bad.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm excited to see the admirals.
I don't think we'll get that though. That'd be like a season 2, season 3 kind of thing.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm still excited to see that.
Yeah. Damn. Do you think it'll be successful enough for it to warrant season 2?
Bro, from episode 1 and 2, I have high hopes right now. At first, I was like, bro, this is gonna be trash. But after seeing it, I'm like, dang, this is actually worth.
I don't know.
Already announced season 2?
No, not confirmed. It's not confirmed for season 2, and it's not confirmed that it's in development. So
yeah, I don't know if I'd give it that much of like a high hope that they would deserve. I don't know. I haven't seen enough of it. I don't know. Like some of it, I don't like. Tristan said before, it doesn't give me enough of a One Piece vibe. Like I said, like previously, they're gonna have to catch and grasp the aspect of Luffy turning everybody from friend into foe into wanting to join him. It didn't really, to me, it didn't grasp that at all with Zoro. Like he just said, "You want to join my crew? No. But you should join my crew? No. Okay, well, you gotta have fun on your aspirations and dreams." And the way Zoro joins them was he seen Nami and Luffy getting jumped.
Another thing that doesn't really help is that we're so accustomed to the music because from beginning to the most recent episode of One Piece, the anime has been, the music has been consistent the whole time. So them changing all of the music entirely, and it's not the same, like the OST overtaken. Like when stuff's about to go down and it's playing that hard theme, we're probably not going to get that. I could be wrong. I've only watched 2 episodes, but so far there's no similar music.
I don't know if you caught it in the flashbacks. They were playing Binks Sake in the flashbacks.
That they actually played. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like that. I was like, ooh, they started playing that pretty good. Yeah, they were playing Binks Sake when.
I think that was in the second episode.
Yeah, it was.
That was in the end of the first when they showed.
Was it?
Yeah, because they were showing Luffy in the bar with Shanks.
I think,
and that's what was playing
pretty well.
Shanks is when he did the Conqueror's Haki moment against the Sea Beast. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me.
That's 10 out of. Like so far, like all the major scenes have been there, and it's like been on point, right? As good as you can get in live action, but there are some things that aren't appealing to look at, right? Still, like the snails, the snail phones, those are not appealing to look at.
Really, I kind of like how they look.
Really, I don't.
I think they look kind of dope now.
Visually, it's a bit weird. Like it's not real.
I see what you mean, appealing. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not visually appealing to actually look at a snail phone and be like, "Damn, that shit looks cute." Like, nah, that shit looks ugly.
But you gotta admit that is how it would look in real life. Like that's just a snail.
Yeah. But the lips, bro, the lips are not they're so off-putting. I don't know.
It was kind of funny seeing Garp feed one of them though. It was just munching down.
I was like,
so I thought that was pretty funny.
That part, I was a little caught off guard.
I think one of the key moments they missed with Zoro though was when they were shooting at Luffy and they went to go jump Luffy real quick. And Zoro blocks all of them with his swords, and that's when he's like, "Yeah, I'll be your crewmate." They
I don't
kind of
think I
missed
peeped
that
that.
part. Exactly. No,
Oh yeah.
in
Yeah,
the anime, I'm
as
saying.
well. They missed like the
Oh, yeah.
major like intro scenes for a lot of for the characters, you know.
Like that, yeah, that was a major intro
Well-
scene for Zoro, kind of, and they just completely just went around it.
I
You know
guess
what's
they-
one thing?
Especially
You
with
know
the
what was one
Oni.
thing that I was disappointed? You remember when Luffy got close to Battle Axe Morgan and they were working on his statue, and then Luffy heard noise and he shot up to the top of the castle, grabbed onto the statue and broke it, and then they
Yeah.
started fighting after that. I feel like they should have done that.
Yeah,
They could
Oh,
have
yeah.
done something like
they
that.
really
I
could have
thought for sure
That
they were
part I
going
really
to.
missed.
I was upset that they didn't.
Maybe
Another-
the statue was there, but I didn't peep it. But go ahead. Nate.
There was the statue was in his room. Remember seeing the statue?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
No,
there's-
I'm
there's
talking
a
about
mini
the
statue.
big statue.
Oh,
But,
that
I
big
mean,
one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the big statue.
Yeah, that's
M-
true.
Another thing I was a little upset about is Zoro's move Onigiri,
Mhm.
Ooh, yep. go ahead.
and you know the story of why he does Onigiri, right? The little girl that
Give
was
him-
feeding him,
Yeah.
was giving him Onigiri, and while he was like imprisoned. They didn't. How are they gonna grasp Onigiri in the show if they didn't have the scene? Like the whole scene was she was feeding him that whole throughout the month so he could survive, right? That's what they portrayed at least. And then Himeppo came in and caught her in there and crushed the onigiri in the gravel, and then Zoro still ate it, and the little girl loved it.
Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, Helmuppa's hair was already short, right?
Yeah,
From the beginning. Zoro didn't cut it.
yeah, no.
Well, you're right. That is a change. I actually
Yeah.
didn't even think of that.
I completely forgot about that. Like thinking about that, you just reminded me from that scene because I see Helmuppa's face, like him stomping on it. I'm like, wait a second, his hair.
But I didn't mind how they did that though. It was kind of cool just seeing Zoro just troll him, cut his hair that he probably loves so much.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good way to get
And
back
then-
at him.
Another thing is we also got to see the interaction that we didn't get to see in the anime between Zoro and Axe and Morgan of him getting sentenced and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
They
right.
actually showed the interaction of Zoro beating up Himeppo, then them going to see Zoro's dad, or not Zoro, I said Zoro's dad, Himeppo's dad,
Yeah,
Axe and
yeah, I
Morgan, Himeppo's dad, and then the interaction between them and Axe and Morgan were actually wanting Zoro to be a Navy man. I don't know if that was actually supposed to be an anime, but
I think I
kinda cool to
vaguely
see.
remember them referencing that. So I think that's another off-screen thing they put in the live action. I could be wrong, but I vaguely remember that. So, all right. So from what we've seen so far, what would be like your one favorite moment between the two episodes?
All right, for episode 1, like low key when I saw in the trailer, like the Gum Gum pistol was kind of like ass, but like seeing it in like the show, the actual episode, it was actually kind of cool how it that was pretty fire.
I would have to say one of my favorite moments was in episode 2 when Buggy's underling goes to kind of torture Zoro and Nami, or not torture Nami more or less, but is torturing Zoro on the spinning wheel.
Right.
When he Zoro releases restraints and tells him don't look behind you, looks behind him. Nami kicks him and Zoro just nonchalantly just chokes him out. And it knocks him out. That was cool. That was so cool to me. I liked it. It was nice.
Yeah, that was pretty fire. I'm sorry, but like I just remembered, they never showed the lion. Remember the lion, like from the lion tamer guy in Buggy's crew? They never showed the lion. That beast. And I was kind of excited to see it because they showed him with like.
I'm sure it'll still show up. I mean, it's 8 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll still show up.
We got to think though also as well. Like imagine how hard it's gonna be to get a lion trained to do all these things.
But they had
CGI.
right? I mean, Sea King, right? The Sea King was like looking pretty well as CGI. So
it was crisp, way better than the trailer. Way
really.
better.
But you gotta think though. It's also they had to do that. I don't think they had enough time. Maybe they didn't have enough budget at the end of like everything because I haven't seen any of them.
So they had the
So
budget.
They've done some. Well, you got to think they've done some great CGI so far. I mean, I'm not saying the CGI is bad. I'm just saying some of the
One Piece is
I'm just saying.
like strict piece of fiction, bro. So like they're definitely gonna throw money at it just to make it live action. Plus, if live action's actually successful, they don't want like a bad live action One Piece. That's why they haven't done it in years. That's why they've never even attempted it until now.
But what about you, Tristan, for your favorite moment?
Definitely Conqueror's Hockey.
Right, bro. That one's my favorite, bro. The way they showed his eye, bro, and just the sound, bro. It was honestly, I'm taking that over the anime. I think Nate called me crazy for saying that earlier, but I'm taking that over the anime. I'm also comparing 90s animation to 2023 live action, but like still, I think it was portrayed way nicer. But it's no fault to the anime though. Nate, we were talking about this earlier. What was that Easter egg that you caught? I forgot what you said.
The one I caught. You said it was in a. It was already in the trailer.
About the bounty posters. With them showing the bounties, right? So, were there any Easter eggs that you guys might have caught that maybe we didn't?
Cavendish was on the bounties.
Cavendish. Oh, was he? That's the guy from Dressrosa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think.
Yeah, he was in the bounties.
Actually,
I thought you told me that everybody's seen that.
Was Cavendish on the wall with Buggy, Alvida, Foxy, Bellamy?
Yeah.
Oh, then I missed that one bounty then.
It was a blonde dude with real long hair. Actually, I don't know if that was that.
You can see the end of it. It says like in dish. I don't think you can see the.
Oh yeah, that's
like
him.
the in dish.
Yeah, no, that's 1,000%
face.
I'm gonna say that could have also been Sabo, but since you said it said dish.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it couldn't be Sabo.
Someone never had a bounty like that. He was thought to be dead.
At the time, yeah, he didn't know bounty.
Well, he had a bounty from the revolutionaries.
At that time, though, he was thought to be dead.
Yeah. From their point of view, Sabo was dead. At that point in the timeline, at least. From the anime, at least. The live action is different, but from what we know, yeah, he's dead.
I am excited to see like if they get far enough to introduce Ace.
Did they show Foxy?
On a bounty poster.
Yeah.
On a bounty poster.
So I don't know if you guys peeped this. Me and Nate were talking about this earlier, but when Shanks was having that scene with young Luffy, you remember when the mountain bandit took Luffy and Shanks went to go save him? And then when Shanks pulled up, the guy put his pistol next to his head, and then Shanks says, "Now that you've drawn your pistol, are you willing to use it?" That line. How do you feel about that not being in the show?
Well, they did put it in the show, but he did it after.
No, he did this, and then the guy behind him shot him, but he didn't. No, but I'm saying he didn't say the line.
No, he did say the line, but he said that like after the battle.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think he did.
I don't remember him saying.
Because like he said, like
I'm questioning myself now.
Like after the whole battle is over and everything, right? Didn't he say like if you draw your weapon, you'll be prepared to die?
Nope.
I
Or
don't remember.
I thought he said that.
Okay. Right. That was one of the things I brought up in my reaction video. I was kind of upset that he didn't say that line. But what was the line he said? I keep forgetting it. Do you know what I'm talking about, Nate? That parallel they did. Because Shanks said that one line, and then it went back to the present, and Luffy said that same line that Shanks said in the past.
Remember.
Oh man, I knew I should have wrote it down. It was
I know what you're talking about. What did he say? He said it to Kobe. Wasn't he talking to Kobe?
No, he said it to Buggy. So all right, Nate just got the quote. What's the quote again?
You can spill a drink on me, but don't lay a hand on my friend.
So that parallel, it kind of satisfied me a little bit from them taking out the quote. You know, now that you've drawn your pistol, are you willing to use it? So I'm still like disappointed that they didn't put that line because it's such a big line. Like Luffy, when he gets to Syrup Village to meet Usopp, that's like one of the first things he says to Usopp. So what is he gonna say? I know Rolly has already watched episode 3, so I'm sure he already knows. But I'm curious to see how they interact for the first time, because like that's one of the biggest. That's when Usopp realizes that Luffy is a true pirate, and then Zoro even respects him more in that moment. So them taking that away, I hope they can portray it well. That's my only concern.
Well,
Hopefully.
like, Luffy used that line in episode 2 where he said, you can like drown me or whatever, but like you can't hurt my friends.
Mm-hmm. And that parallel was cool, but I don't know, the quote of Shanks saying, "Now that you've
That's
drawn your
true.
pistol, are
So
you
that was
willing
like
to
one of
use
the
it?"
hardest lines, because like it's like, when are you actually gonna like murder someone?
And I think I said this to Nate earlier. There's
Oh
still,
yeah.
at least for all of us, there's 6 more episodes. So it's possible in another episode they show a flashback from that point in time with young Luffy and Shanks, and he says it, but maybe just in
I
a
hope
different
so.
situation, different context. So they still can save it.
I really hope
It's
so.
still
But
like
like,
it's the
Alright.
first time you see Shanks get like actually serious because Luffy gets mad at them for letting them like trash talk him and spill drinks on him in the bar, and then he goes from that just laughing it off to like, you know, you're about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't mess with me. I'm a real pirate. I ain't no bandit. And so that's what's
Right.
like
That's
makes
the first.
that part so key to the anime, seeing like Shanks actually get serious.
Right. So including Shanks, are there any characters for you guys where you're like, "Yo, this is not it. Like definitively not it. Garbage." Or is everyone at a good level?
I'm gonna bring him back up. Arlong.
Oh, I haven't even seen Arlen yet, but I agree with you.
Yeah,
Arlong's
I
trash.
haven't.
Arlong's trash.
from the
He's-
I
trailer,
haven't seen
he
him.
definitely doesn't look good. But
or like
as we said, like
like in the
things from the
at the end of
trailer.
the episode, my bad. You can go.
No, you're good. things, things from the trailer and then things actually in the anime completely look different. So Arlong, I'm not saying he's gonna look good, but he could have a little more potential than he did in the trailers.
The acting will have to make up for it.
If
Yeah,
you
Like
for
really
sure.
make up for it.
at the end of episode 1, they have this like fat bit of like what to expect in season 1, right? And they show Arlong for a couple moments here and there in it. If you saw
I
that,
see.
In episode
that.
1? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. If you
There's
go
a
to
Man,
the
I
end,
missed a
right,
lot.
they have a
right
preview
before
for
the end
entire
credits.
season. Yeah,
Oh, see, I didn't look at that.
it's like
I
in
didn't.
the end credits. Yeah, if you don't skip over to the
Yeah,
next episode.
it's
Why would
Yeah.
yeah.
why would Netflix do that if they drop the whole show at once? That's something you do if
Because
it's like a weekly show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
they
really glad it's the entire season. I have to wait every week for like the next episode. But
I mean, being a YouTuber, I kind of wanted it to be weekly just for editing purposes, but I mean, it's okay. Everyone gets the
Yeah,
binge, so
we
it's
were
a
talking
W
about
for
this the
everyone.
other day. We thought it was gonna be weekly.
I was hoping it was gonna be weekly, but they I don't know why they decided to even drop it like that.
I think it would have built up the hype more for it because people who
Oh,
don't watch the
definitely.
anime, watching the end of episode 1, they're gonna be like, "What's happening? What's gonna happen next?" And now they can just. It's not bad, but it's just I feel like hype level, it's not gonna be as strong as it could have been. But the hype level is still like really
the
strong.
hype level is going to be there for the season now, not just the episode. Because on Netflix, Netflix releases drops the entire season, which I think is better personally, because I get more get to enjoy it for longer. And on top of that, I thought it was going to be a movie. I thought it was only going to be one movie, and that's it, not a whole season.
Yeah, my other friend thought that too. I don't know where that came from, but no, it was always a show.
Yeah, in the beginning I thought it was a movie too, but yeah.
It wasn't until you said
everyone
it.
thought that.
It wasn't until you told me it was going to be a show, bro. I'm like, what? 2 episodes? What are you talking about? What?
I don't think a movie would be long enough. They would have to
I
like
don't
cut things even more.
Yeah. I'm so glad it's not a movie.
But
I don't think I ever thought it was a movie. I kind of just thought it was a show the whole time.
you have insider information. That's what it is.
He spoke to Oda himself.
Come on, bro.
Wait,
I
what?
wish I would.
Do y'all know
will,
Oda
okay.
was at that premiere in LA? Apparently,
Really?
nobody knew he was there. He was actually on the main stage. Nobody recognized him.
What?
There's a picture of him on the stage. Thousands of people in front of him. Nobody knew.
Yeah, that's the
That's
sort of
crazy.
fame I want.
Crazy.
And there's not a lot of pictures of Oda out there, but I still would
It's
have
like, what,
recognized him
2?
instantly.
2
There's
pictures
a
at
couple.
most?
I
Yeah,
remember
it's
seeing
not a
when he was
lot.
younger. Like, I just remember the picture of him being younger, and I saw a photo of him like being super old, like recently, and I was like, whoa.
Is there a new picture of him old? I haven't seen that yet.
Well, like
Wait.
he looked like how old by him, like what he looks like today versus him like 20 years ago.
Oh,
He doesn't look
okay.
that
He's
much
a lot
different.
older.
He doesn't look
Mhm.
that much different because he's Asian, but you know it is.
Hey, he's still a goat.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine being a One Piece fan though, and you were in the presence of Oda in the United States of
no
America.
way.
idea.
Like,
Had
oh
no
my
idea.
god! Honestly, I'd be kind of pissed because it's like, damn, how did I not know? You just you would kind of feel dumb. It's like, damn, he was right there, really. But
I would start crying. that I missed my chance to walk
Bro.
up and actually meet Oda. Start crying.
I would just ran up
Just
to him,
shake his
gave him a
hand.
hug. I would
Yeah.
just gave him a hug, said no words, and just walked away.
I'd ball.
Did you guys watch the video of Luffy meeting Oda?
I did.
Like,
Man,
voice
Where he's giving
actor
the
or
biggest
like
hug.
no,
live action?
the live action actor met
Oh
Oda.
yeah, I saw the.
And everybody's like,
I didn't see the whole video.
Oh, you definitely
The
should
live
because
action,
I
oh,
did.
the actor actually met Luffy's voice actor too.
yeah,
I saw that.
Mhm.
I seen that video. Yeah.
They both crowned him with the straw hat, which is
Mhm.
insane.
As- When I first saw
Mm.
him being the live action actor, I'm like, will this really work? But then, like, after seeing a couple more videos of it, I was like, okay, yeah, he seems like he like looks the part and like knows the part. You know what I mean?
I think when I first
I
even
don't-
heard about it, I was totally against it. Like
Yeah,
I
same.
literally
I
said
was
I would
too.
delete it if I had the power, but I
Mhm.
definitely don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm so glad like they actually did this, and they did it. I feel like they did it justice, right? Because a 9 out of 10, then a 9.5 out of 10. It just sucks that they like missed out some parts. That's about it.
Oh,
really
so
cool
with
lines.
the first two
I'm
episodes,
still so iffy on it.
with what?
On Luffy. It's just I don't know.
Really?
It's just because he hasn't. I don't know. Like he gives me a little bit of Luffy vibes. He has all his
Gives me a
fruits,
lot.
but he hasn't really given me that Luffy aspect. To be honest with you,
I
like,
mean, I think I counted. I
it-
think there was already 4 or 5 moments where it's just Luffy being dumb as
Luffy,
hell
yeah.
and just being
Luffy.
carefree. Like it feels like Luffy. When I watched it, I was like, I was laughing, I was smiling. Like it
I don't
to me, it
know.
was Luffy. It was
For
Luffy
me,
pretty close.
what sold me to the show, right, completely just sold me, was what's it called? Buggy. When Buggy activates his devil fruit and flies into pieces,
It
around
looks good.
It looks that looking actually that good sold me on the show. All right.
Mhm.
If it did not look that good, I would have been like, yeah, I would have been so skeptical. It would not be a 9.5 for me.
I don't know. I still was just me personally. I know not Luffy.
Well, you
Buggy
know,
is a
you met
clown.
Luffy.
I know Luffy personally, guys. You know, sorry to keep it from you.
The man himself.
I know this Luffy, but not you know. But
But it's funny
Buggy,
when you're pointing
like,
this way, you're pointing off. Like,
Yeah, but you
am
pointed
I
that way.
really? Ah,
Yeah,
then
that's it.
this
This
way.
way.
My bad.
Yeah,
On
yeah,
my
there you go,
screen,
there
you're
you
over
go.
here.
It's
But
it's opposite. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay,
that's
okay.
funny. Yeah.
so if I point up, am I pointing at you?
You're
Or-
pointing. You're
It's
pointing
pointing
at
at
me.
Nick.
You're pointing at me.
Yeah.
All right.
But what's not really selling me to, I don't know what it is, like that's like not
What are you
giving
missing, bro?
me
What are you missing?
the
What's wrong? What's wrong? Tell me the
the
problem.
buggy aspect is just, I don't know. I feel like the actor is just trying to play too much of a like a Joker role. I don't know. It just
Buggy is menacing, and he has like these shitty puns. All right, like that's Buggy.
I don't know. It's just like I feel like he's trying to make Buggy like a psycho clown instead of like a
That's
clown
what he
that thinks like
I mean,
Buggy.
yeah.
He's not like actually psycho though. Like
Buggy is actually a lot.
he's just
more...
stupid. He's just stupid. Buggy's just that
He's not-
stupid person
you're
that
right.
tries to proclaim to fame and rides the back tails of others, and he's just trying
Typical
to
Buggy.
act. Yeah,
That's
I
true.
mean, Buggy was just like that sort of menacing, you never took serious type of person. This dude's trying to portray him as like this ultra evil, like actual menacing, psychopathic, crazy fucking Buggy. And it doesn't sell to me. That's not Buggy to me. Buggy's just Go on.
I think when they first introduced Buggy in the actual anime, though, he was kind of like that. Like,
Yeah,
you can actually
he was-
learn
They
to
introduced him the same way as the anime, where he's
Yeah,
on the
they
chair
but
and he's
initially
not
just
had
like-
like
He's menacing, stuff like that. He's crazy.
you
He's
didn't
they
learn
were
that
like, it's
Buggy
just
was
like-
stupid until like until was it impelled down? Yeah, it was impelled down. That's
No,
when you
it
kinda
wasn't
learn
impelled
Buggy's
down.
a bot.
No, but he did a lot of
No,
stuff.
during
and
the
then
fight
Buggy's crazy,
during
crazy
Luffy.
Buggy.
During the fight with Luffy against Buggy, he wasn't so like psych. I mean, yeah, he tried to betray it, but he wasn't the Joker. He was Buggy. And he was like his own aspect, and I feel like he's trying to, like, when they're trying to bring Buggy to life, they're trying to portray him as more of a psychopathic clown. But he wasn't. I mean, yeah, I know he was a little psychopathic as a clown, but like, I think they're leaning too much more on that side instead of the goofy kind of funny Buggy that you would just kind of laugh at.
I'll add on to that because I brought this up to you earlier. I think the thing that will make our opinions different from people who don't watch the anime is for us, we're so accustomed to present day characters, their powers, how they act now, how differently they are. So going from that, going back to the beginning, it's like a big change. So we have like a certain expectation, whether we mean it or not. So it's gonna like sway our opinions in a way. And I can admit that's already happened to me already. But I just think that's what it is for the most part.
I don't know. It was just like it was in my eyes. It was more like it wasn't so serious. Buggy wasn't like he was trying to be, but he wasn't like he didn't come across as serious. It was goofy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, especially when he tried to kill Luffy on the thing, on the like the chop block, where the King of the Pirates was killed.
But that's much later on. That's much later on.
But like,
I'm excited to see that.
Because that's what I'm saying. It was even goofy.
Right? So, and we see Dragon. Dragon's gonna be crazy.
Oh Dragon no, but that's my thing though. It was even then. That was like a. But even then, that was like a non-serious.
So you don't know when it was literally like the first minute the show started and they're showing Roger get executed. You see a man in the green hoodie. It's Dragon. That got confirmed as Dragon.
Like the camera like moves right past him, and like he has the green hood on.
You see Dragon, Shanks, and Mihawk.
They showed so many characters in that crowd.
Whenever I'm sure I missed some myself.
I missed a lot of characters. I was like, "Yo, who is that? And who is that?" I mean,
it's like later on in the show, they're gonna end up showing. Like,
are you talking to the live action adaptation?
Yeah,
the first episode when guys. Remember all the people that are standing.
They showed Dragon.
They showed
Dragon.
I know they showed a lot of different characters, but I had no idea who they were because like the live action versus the anime is like different. So I wasn't able to tell who's who. For a lot of characters, unless they had like features that like stood out, you know what I mean?
The only three I caught were Dragon, Young Shanks, and Young Mihawk. I'm sure I probably missed them, but those were the main three that I caught.
Those are the three they kind of like panned out on.
There was a lady there. Actually, there was two ladies. I think I have no idea who they were.
Two ladies.
Or like one lady.
You gotta remember that Big Mom was. I'm pretty sure wasn't Big Mom there in the anime.
No. Big Mom doesn't show up a lot later.
Yeah.
No. I thought in the flashback though she was there as young.
Nah,
I think Big Mom first shows up.
I know Mori was there. DoFlamingo was there.
No. I know, but I'm talking about like later on in the show when Big Mom does show up, they show a flashback that she was there.
Oh no. She hated Roger.
She wasn't at the execution.
Yeah.
She literally hated Roger. She wouldn't be there.
Yeah, she fought against her.
I think they kind of Big Mom's a big enough person that they would have like seen her and like, oh yeah, we gotta arrest you.
No, Big Mom would be obvious.
Yeah,
she was part of the Rocks Pirates. Like she was, and she's a huge character.
She's massive. I wonder how they're gonna do the giant.
Well, I don't think she was that big back when Roger got killed.
Even as a child, she was pretty big. Like she was.
We gotta remember.
Where she was like half giant.
No, not when she was on Rox's crew. She wasn't that big.
She was tall and skinny. She was big.
She was.
She was fine. She was fine.
She was the same height.
She was fine. That's what I'm talking about. She was fine. She wasn't big.
She was.
She was still like she might not have been, freaking
fat,
but she was a large character.
She was as tall as Kaido, and Kaido's massive, so
yeah, bro. Kaido, he got some height to him.
Yeah, Kaido's crazy. Kaido's super.
Hey, look, I'm a big person, so
not Kaido height. Not Kaido height. I'll tell you that.
Hey, bro. You never know.
But yeah, so like big characters like that in the anime where it's like they're like 14, 18 feet tall, right? And they're not giants. I wonder how they're going to do that. Are they just going to portray them as like tall people that are like 6 foot or something?
I could bring up Arlong. Arlong was significantly taller. Not significantly, but he was
8 foot.
He's tall.
Oh, yeah, he was much taller than Luffy. And
he was quite a bit taller, yeah.
Yeah, but in the live action, he's
like 8 foot.
Like you could have just got like somebody my height to come play Arlong, and that'd would have been a lot better.
Taller than you.
I think that's what they did.
You need the Shaq.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but like to portray. But that's what I'm saying is like someone my height versus their height, it would portray a little bit better than what they got.
I agree. It still would be better. Yes, but even if he had the height, bro, I still don't like his look. It just I don't know.
It's just
Fair
like
enough.
to me, it's the
not like-
nose. It's the nose.
not-
to
The
me.
nose isn't even. What are those pointy things coming out of his nose? That wasn't a thing. It was his nose was sharp. It didn't have
Yeah.
things sticking out of it.
I think it was like
Yes, it
teeth
did.
or something. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Arlong
It
had
was
like
serrated.
he had like a
It's not-
sawfish type nose, but it was
Yeah.
longer. Like in the anime,
Exactly.
it's like it goes down like his mouth. In the live action, it was like just like a normal nose almost, just a little longer.
They gave him a long nose, but not Usopp.
yeah, I was like, what?
He's also a fish man. It's easier to give a fish man that act like that
Yeah,
makeup
but-
than it is a human.
But that's Usopp's character though, long nose Usopp. Like that's
Yeah,
one of his
He's just-
nicknames.
He's supposed to be
so-
a liar, you know, Pinocchio.
Exactly. That's like one of his main things, but they don't have that.
Mhm.
And a
Sucks.
coward. I haven't seen him yet. I'm excited to see how
Yeah,
his
I haven't seen
character
Usopp yet.
like to play. Like I wonder how they portray
playing-
Usopp. Like
They play him pretty well. Like they're portraying like pretty accurate to Usopp. At least that's what I think, right? At least Usopp in the beginning, you know, first few,
Right.
the first few episodes of Usopp, it's like,
Mhm.
damn, Usopp's kind of like an idiot and a fucking liar. And
Now, do they do the thing
Holy
with the
Usopp.
town where he lies to the town consistently, or do they change that?
no, they don't change that.
Oh, so okay,
They
that's
need-
good. That's
They
good.
need- Yeah.
okay.
That gives me
I
some
got me a
more
little
hope.
more interested. You got me. You got me a little more
Yeah.
interested. And like I don't know if you peep the name right here, or if it's over here, or whichever side it's on. It's
Yeah,
Usopp.
his name's nickname. Yep.
I love Usopp. It's just
Honestly, I feel like
Usopp's
they
such a
could have
clutch
added the
character.
nose, right? Like his nostrils, they just needed like a stick, glue that on there. There's the nose. Because how are they gonna do
Yeah,
Soul
lucky.
King without that nose? They can't do Soul King without the nose, you know?
Ooh,
Alright.
yeah, no,
I'm
that's true.
gonna switch up the conversation real quick. If y'all could pick a double fruit, what are you picking?
Probably like a space fruit or something, or like actually lost fruit. Yeah, lost fruit. There you go.
Like the
Lost,
opera.
lost.
Opiomi no Mi.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Damn, that's a tough question. I don't
Did
know
you
if I
see
can
his
name this.
fight with Big Mom. Yo, that thing was crazy. Right. Literally
Well,
just
that's true too.
teleported.
Like he adjusted like powers too. Like he was able to learn powers. Like he learned Corzone's power, like the silence. He said, "I'm not trying to hear you scream while you die." So silence."
Room.
I would have to go with Ace's fruit.
No. I literally
Why
just
not the
decided.
Or
lava?
no. Okay,
Like,
you can have that. You can have Ace's fruit. I thought of a better one. I want what's his name? Whitebeard's second division commander or first division.
Marco.
Marco.
Oh, Marco.
Ooh.
Marco the Phoenix. I want his bro.
Mhm.
That's
Ooh,
hard.
those mythical
That's
fruits.
hard.
Mythical zone
Mm.
fruit. Yeah.
That's a good pick. No, that's a really good pick.
Oh,
Ooh.
what would you
So,
pick?
Nick, you're saying Mirror no Mi, Ace's fruit.
Yeah, I'm going with Ace's fruit.
Really not Chopper's
trying to be
fruit,
on fire.
bro. Chopper's fruit though.
I'm not a reindeer though, bro. I'm not a reindeer, bro.
Bro, imagine being able
What
to
do you-
transform
what-
into like a human. That'd be crazy.
What would
I'm
you
already
pick,
human.
Tristan?
I asked this question, but I didn't really think about it.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
the-
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is.
was
The ice fruit.
Huh?
Ice
That's
fruit?
bonkers, bro.
That
He's
is
the only
okay.
character
broken.
to actually like use their devil fruit to travel through the ocean. Like the
Yeah.
way he like has his bike and he just ices. He's
Ooh.
the only character so far to use that.
Ice can float. If he gets stuck,
What
and
was
sea-
Odin's wife's name?
freezes himself and floats up.
What was Odin's wife's name?
Odin's
Her
wife's
devil fruit?
is the most
Oh,
broken
She
one.
could travel
Oh,
like
the
in
time
the
travel,
future.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You can't. The only
But she
thing,
can
can't
only
use that a
travel
lot,
in the
though.
future.
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
She can only go forward. She can't
So?
go back. Problem with it.
Mhm.
So,
What do you mean so? Bro, you travel to the future. Your family's gone. Everyone that you knew is gone already. Like what?
start a new one.
I don't think
Yeah.
she was
Bro,
able
bro,
to travel.
travel.
I don't think she was able to go
Start a new
herself
one.
either. I think wasn't she only able to send other
No,
people?
she was able to go
Well,
herself because she
yeah,
was
remember
like
how-
how-
40 years
800
from
years
the
ago.
in the past. Yeah, she was from like 40 years
800
in the
years
past
ago.
when she met.
800.
Yeah, when she met Odin,
Wait,
or 100 years ago.
so she was.
800?
I bet you they bring something together with that. Her being in the age where like, you know,
She's
She was
Joy
from the
Boy's
4th
kid.
century.
the dark age or whatever they call it.
Yeah, she's the only one
She's
alive.
Joy
from
Boy's
that century.
kid.
I mean, she's
She
dead.
was.
So, I mean-
She was the only one alive. Keyword was.
Yeah, I mean,
She got packed up.
she fulfilled her
Emu.
purpose though. So
Emu.
we know
Wait,
nothing
wait,
about
wait.
Emu.
Are you caught up on the you caught up on the manga, Tristan?
Nate
Mhm.
is not.
Oh,
Nate is
like,
not.
Come
So,
on.
yeah,
We
Well,
already
except
had
for
this
the chapter, except for
conversation.
the
I can't bring up the
except for
mother
the
plane.
newest chapter.
Okay, yeah, I just read the news.
The mother? Who? Emu being Luffy's mom?
No, Crocodile is Luffy's mom.
No, I
We already know
doubt
this.
that. I don't believe that one. Crocodile, no.
It's gonna happen.
Look,
bro.
what was
I
what
seen
was
a pretty
Crocodile's big secret then? What was Crocodile's big secret from
I'm
Impel
about to
Down that
get
he
to
had
that.
with
I'm about
Ivankov?
I'm about to get to that, bro. So I watched this theory, right? So you know how Crocodile saved Ace, even though he hated Whitebeard, and he was
Yes.
there to kill Whitebeard. I think he felt with Ace because of his father's true identity. Rocks.
Wait.
Wait, what?
I think Rocks D Zigbeck, however you say his name, is Crocodile's dad.
Crocodile
that's
is just
why
Crocodile. He's not Crocodile D, whatever. He's just Crocodile.
Yeah, he's not a D. I don't think Crocodile. It wouldn't make sense for Crocodile to be a
I
D.
don't know.
Yeah.
Do we actually know Crocodile's name?
I mean, not really, I guess.
All we know
so.
him is Crocodile. They never said anything else about it.
Mr. Zero, if I'm even right on that.
He's part of the Z clan. Is it back?
Begin with an X, dude.
That's not what I
I'm
was.
high-key excited to see where like Buggy's in the manga, I mean, where Buggy's whole like thing, the bounty, the crew, whatever. Like he's like one of the conquerors right now.
The cross.
Yeah, the cross guild. I'm really excited to see how the cross guild
Yeah.
goes forward, right? Because it's like the opposite of the Marines. It's like the pirates putting out bounties now, right? And it changes the dynamic of the entire world. So I'm really excited.
I don't think Nate knows any of this.
Well,
I think he just finished Wano in the manga. But I mean, that doesn't really spoil anything. That gives like no context.
No, you're good.
But,
Actually,
I
I'm just messing with
you.
You don't know
I'm just
who's part of
messing
it,
with you.
nothing.
I'm just messing with you. I know Mihawk, Crocodile, and Buggy are all part of it. I know that Crocodile and Mihawk came to Buggy, and they're upset with. Yeah, I know that. I know.
Okay. But even then, there's still a lot more.
I know that. Don't go any further because that's all. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Nick, when you edit this, bro, before we actually like start talking about this, you gotta like throw on a scream spoilers alert. Because if people don't know this stuff, we're just talking about straight manga right now.
But I mean, my channel, I make it kind of clear that I talk about spoilers because I have the manga chapter breakdowns, and then in my anime reactions, I say a lot of stuff. So I'm sure people expect that. But I mean, I'll throw it in anyways. Yeah,
put it in the description or something, you know.
Just a thought,
Yeah.
like, you know.
No, yeah, I definitely
there are spoilers. If you like, even to caught up in the anime, like there's spoilers.
Yeah, no, 100%. But let me bring it back to the live action, back to the Buggy point that I think Nate was talking about. So Luffy's
power looks awesome. Love that.
Luffy's?
Huh?
No, Buggy's power just looks amazing.
Oh no, I love it. I think it's perfect. The CGI is fantastic on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hate on the CGI.
Yeah.
But when Buggy put Luffy in that water tank thing, it was kind of the same concept on what they did in the anime because Luffy was in that cage for a lot of it, and then it ended up being Zoro and Nami having to save him. So I'm kind of glad that they kept that the same. So it's like the same outcomes, but it plays out differently so far.
I really wanted to see the Buggy ball, bro. Because you remember how he destroyed the town?
That, bro.
Bro. They just walked out. Nami walks out, and this town's already destroyed. We didn't see the Buggy ball in action. I'm like, bro.
I was waiting for it. We still might get it, but like,
nah.
Seeing the destruction live action, oh my god.
Yeah, it's one of the ways they defeated him, took his treasure, and ran away. They didn't take his treasure and run away. They just like
people sleep on the Buggy ball. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he did in Impel Down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. That was,
he was abused.
How did cool. Not have the Buggy ball? That's like, damn. You know?
Did they show that in the beginning of the anime when they first showed Buggy?
Yeah.
Like a,
he destroyed it. He did it a bunch of times. Yeah.
He does it so often. It's like not even like that much crazy of a move, but it is super strong.
It's probably been
at least for normal people.
That, so.
Yeah, I just started rewatching it again. So call me crazy, but I'm watching it again for the second time. So
Crazy.
It's too good.
I started
It's too good.
rewatching it again
Crazy.
because
Yeah, wait, have you watched it twice, Rolly, or no?
Rats made it crazy. What? Yeah, no. I mean, no, I haven't.
You should.
I mean,
Pick
I've like
it
kind of
back up.
rewatched episodes here and there, right?
Oh,
Just
okay.
like for nostalgia, but I haven't like rewatched the entire series because that takes too long, and I'm an avid manga reader. I
That's true.
reread it. I reread it from the start. I went after I finished watching. After I caught up on like.
Oh,
the
you
manga.
reread it? Oh, that counts.
Yeah. That's
You
what
saying
it-
you reread the whole thing beginning to end?
Yeah, but that was like years ago. So.
Oh no, but you still did it. That definitely counts. Damn. See, what I'm doing though is I'm rewatching it. I watched it for my first time in Japanese. Now I'm gonna rewatch it fully in English. So like when I'm watching it, it kind of feels like I'm watching it for the first time again.
Dub? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something. That's
Tristan,
interesting.
bro. I'll be honest. You know me, bro. I was one of the biggest One Piece dub haters ever. But once you watch the first 3 or 4 in a row,
You kind of get into it.
yeah, you get into it. It's
Yeah.
still them.
See, like,
they.
I'll be scrolling on TikTok and like videos. Like most of my TikTok is anime.
Yeah.
I'll see videos and like everything's in dub. I'm like, skip. I can't do it.
That was me.
Not.
That was me at one point. It's worth the
it's better,
try.
trust
If you
me.
hate it after a few, then yeah. But I mean, for me, I got into it after maybe 4 or 5 episodes, and I was like, yeah, this is still the crew, and then it worked for me.
I don't know. Personally, I just don't think I could do it.
What if I pay you money? Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me? I don't know. But no, yeah. So that's pretty much all I have regarding episodes 1 and 2. You guys have any predictions for the rest of the show or final thoughts before we wrap up?
Gear 2 was. I wonder how that'll be, or just any of the gears. Honestly, I wonder how any of the gears are gonna be.
That'll be a fat minute away. So I don't think I wouldn't be concerned about that. That's Ennie's lobby. That's a minute
Yeah,
away.
it's like Gear 2, you pop up till Gear 2 and 3 in Ennie's lobby.
So episode 4, right? They kind of tease a little bit of like what Gear 2 is kind of gonna look like because they show one of the villains that has like high speed, very high speed. So.
With smoke too, or just the fast speed?
I'm not saying anything else. I'm just gonna say that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man, damn! I'm more hyped to watch it now. But what about you guys? Predictions?
Got me ready to watch that.
I don't know. I'm just ready to watch it, honestly. See how it goes. See if it gets any better. If it progresses, it's already in my opinion, become the best live action so far, and live action adaptation they could have done and have done in the past. So just to see if it goes any farther and gets any better, to see if it becomes One Piece becomes yet one of the most watched shows in the world again.
It's better than the Bleach live action.
It's better than everything else.
It's gonna be anything live action. Dragon Ball. It's beating everything.
Dragon Ball doesn't count. So just throw it out there.
Dragon Ball counts. Everything counts, bro. You don't talk about Evolution again. Evolution was so bad. King Piccolo.
Oh, don't remind me, bro. Like it hurts, bro.
it PTSD, bro. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about it.
Okay. What about you, Tristan?
They've changed a lot, and so I'm just curious to see how like everything goes down with Arlong and Nami.
The extent of the changes.
One thing I have noticed through at least through the trailer and stuff, Nami does not have her tattoo. That is one of the key parts of Nami.
Oh, why did we not bring that up? Yeah.
Like one of the key parts of her and Luffy is boom, 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 like her stabbing her arm.
That's a good point. She does have it covered up.
Yeah, she has it covered up the entire time. I don't remember seeing a scene. Like I've been looking out for it, but I haven't seen a scene.
Wasn't she wearing like? Didn't she have short sleeves on in her marine uniform?
She has short sleeves. The short sleeves cover the tattoo because the tattoo's up here on her shoulder.
Well, the tattoo's like right here.
No, it's like
it's like upper. Here. It's like upper.
Yeah, it's upper right here.
No, it's not. It's not like right up here.
Yeah, where it's at.
But it literally was like right here.
Yeah, no,
but either way,
it's like right. It's like right here. It's
yeah,
like right
the
on her shoulder, upper shoulder.
So yeah, the short sleeve. I mean, the short sleeve came up to there, so it should have revealed some of the lower tattoo. Even if I'm pretty sure she was in a short sleeve. She was in a shorter sleeve shirt, even in that when they introduced Nami.
She was multiple times, but I didn't even get a hint of it. So I was like, damn, where's it at? You know?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna be really upset if she doesn't have it because her stabbing her arm and Luffy like putting his hat on her head was a key moment
Oh,
in her
Yeah.
joining.
that's
the
what drew
crew.
me in. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's what drew
No,
me
that
in.
was.
That's
That's when
that
she
was
was
the
him.
arc where I was like, right. That was the arc where I was like, all right, this is the great anime. This is where I'm gonna start watching it and get all grasped into it. And if they don't have it, I don't know if I'm gonna even go farther with saying this is good at all. Honestly.
Excited to see Sanji and his backstory, right? Him eating the
We'll
leg
get
and
his
everything.
backstory. I mean, no, we will, but not like the full. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Well,
Yeah,
you probably won't see Zeph eating
Yeah,
his
Zeph.
leg because they didn't show it in the
I don't know,
anime.
bro.
In the
Yeah,
well, in the
they
anime, they
even
showed.
switched that.
Yeah, they switched it up to him cutting his leg off with an anchor in the
No, but
water
I'm
when he
saying
was
the live
saving
action.
Sanji.
They can do it.
Sanji.
They
Yeah.
can do it in the live action.
I don't think they'll do it.
Oh, I wonder how Frankie's gonna
It's
be
been
because he's a
pretty-
cyborg. So how's he gonna do that? The whole
I don't
thing.
even want to think about Frankie, bro. Oh my god, that terrifies me. Actually,
Super. Oh,
I don't
her
know. How is
Speedo,
that gonna
bro.
look in
Oh.
real life?
Yeah. And then Usopp. I mean, not Usopp. My bad. What's his name? Little reindeer boy.
Chopper?
Chopper.
Yeah, bro. Jose
Some
would be mad
little
at you right now.
rainbow.
Oh, that's gonna be
Reindeer boy.
terrifying to see Chopper actually. And
Yeah,
Like-
that's gonna be like, how are they gonna do that?
That's why I don't know if they should even do a season 2. One season might be perfect, but I don't know. It's gonna be difficult to make
I
every
feel like they
bit of One Piece work.
already kind of like with introducing Barq Works right away. They're kind of like, yeah, season 2's happening.
Yeah, I was
kinda
surprised.
like
The
that.
crocodile reference, I was very surprised by that when I first saw it.
That caught me off
That
guard.
was way too early. Way too early.
Especially
Mr.
like
One.
that was the first time
I didn't mind it, though.
the first time they introduced Zoro. Like first time, it's just him.
I kind of
fighting
like
for
how
a
they
second.
did it.
I like how
Because it
they
was pretty
cool.
I did too,
cut him in
honestly.
half. They cut him in half and killed someone.
And his
right?
whole body just went like,
And the way when he
After-
swung, all the candles went out.
Mhm.
oh, bro, so clean, so clean.
After you explain it to me though, Nick, about like that's pretty much a missing scene we don't get to see in the anime. That honestly changed my perspective on that part of the anime. Like seeing that in the
Mhm.
live adaptation, honestly I do like that. So
It's a good touch for sure.
Oh, a beautiful touch, Yes.
But all in all, that's going to wrap up this episode, guys, of the Straw Hat Chat, episode 2. Thank you, Nate, Rolly, and Tristan for hopping on tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope to have you guys back once again. But you guys, let
Yes,
me know in
sir.
the comments what you guys thought of the episode. I'm really curious to see what everyone else is thinking right now. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.